Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, Reform Thinking Right out here in the lab, conceptualizing different philosophical viewpoints to get to you. Hopefully, to help you out along your way in this thing we call life. Got a good one for you today. It's all about. It's called the third eye. Okay, all seeing everybody got a name for it, but it's called that for a reason. Why? Because it gives you inner vision. This eye right here sees inside. These eyes see outside. So let's talk about. It's all about what? To see yourself. Excuse me. To know yourself, you have to be able to open your third eye to see yourself. Let's talk about it. Pineal gland. If you didn't know, that's right. Rightisms. 25 rules to live by. Storytelling. Story with a message. There's always a message in my stories for life. I give you life lessons. You tune in and receive them. I appreciate you. We got a good thing going. Let's do what we do. Right thinking mission, and I'm on it, is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinking's way of life through mental and spiritual discipline, practice daily, will help and guide you to attain your goal of reaching spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. My mission is that all right thinkers know thyself. If you're a right thinker, your goal is to know thyself. See where we're going with this? Let's get there together. So I asked the question, do you know you? You will when I'm through. That's what I do for you. It's rhetorical, but if you don't have an answer for yourself, tune in. I got you. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. Don't be them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple, but you can teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. I appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. A person who knows not and believe and think that they know is dangerous, avoid them. I do. A person who knows but knows not that they know is spiritually asleep. I can awaken them. I'm the spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. That's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. I think it's know thyself and to might not be true. P-Funk philosophy says to know thyself, you have to open your third eye and see yourself. Let's go. And live the things that you practice in learning, the philosophy that you practice, so you can live and know yourself. Right thinking philosophy is what you practice is to get you what? The right thinker to open that third eye, the inner vision, so you can have self-knowledge and you can know thyself by putting the work that you learn it in that third eye will open it. That's how you come to the serpent, rise up at the sixth level, ding, 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 ding. You got it. So my goal, my mission is to get you to reach that by putting the work in daily. It'll happen. So, but when you start to live right, okay, now you can what? Spiritually criticize yourself and hold yourself accountable to what? Do the right thing when daily. If you become your main critic, okay, and every little thing you say and do, you'll get better at what? Being you. I critique me. We all can see other people's flaws, and that's not a problem. But to see everybody else's flaws and not recognize your own, that's a problem for you and most individuals who do just that. So constructive criticism is never taken the way it's intended. Why? Because nobody wants to be told about them. That's why it's better to what? Self-criticize. Constructive criticism of yourself. You should be your biggest constructive criticizer. But you too busy helping somebody else out. Man, listen, you need to do that. You need to do that. Oh, what the hell are you doing? Running up at the gyms. Obviously, nothing. So if your focus ain't on you, stop trying to tell somebody else what to do. That's all. That's real easy. Why? If you ain't doing it, shut up. Knowing thyself takes the opening of what we call your third eye, the spiritual eye. You have to get better at living. And right thing philosophy gives you the wherewithal to help you do just that. I'm showing you, I'm telling you, hope explain it to you so that you can get it, learn it, understand it, and implement it. And now you know for yourself the same things I know. Again, myself. When you see yourself for who you really are. And my man Carl Jung, I play psychiatrist. I did this earlier. I didn't have that concept understanding. They call it the dark side of the soul or dark night or that night. No, that's the side that you just play denial. You playing the denial game. You don't want to deal with that. It's there. It's yours. Deal with it. Why? Because karma will. She don't give a damn about the dark side. It be what you don't like. Don't care. If you did it, it's yours. Be responsible for what you say and, more importantly, what you do. Okay? It's okay to say one thing, but if what you say don't match what you do, you are a liar. Simple as that. So, again, when you see yourself, when you're able to criticize yourself and the negative parts about you, you can critique, you can correct them. If somebody else tell you about your negative stuff, you're going to be pissed with them. That's why I don't offer constructive criticism to nobody but myself. Now, if you want to criticize, start with you. Moving on. That's the best way to start. Why? That'll keep you busy enough, trust me, that you want to worry about somebody else. That's why. You see out. You see with these two eyes the world as it is. And if you observe it, if you optimistic type of person, you see it for what it is. But if you are ignorant and you see just what you want, subjective world, you ain't gonna do well. Why? The world ain't based on what you subjected to. The world is the world. You need to understand that and get acquainted and acquiesce to that. Our two eyes see objects outside of ourselves that we use our five senses. We smell it, we see it, we hear it, we touch it, and if it's safe, then we eat it, just it. So those are the five qualities that the brain depends on the body to do. But when the brain had to do its thinking and calculating and figuring for itself, it don't need the body. So that's why the subconscious still goes on its own, even when you sleep. You still gonna breathe, your function still gonna work. That's the work of the subconscious. Been there, gave that lesson a time ago. All right, but your two eyes says what it sees back to the brain, and the brain registers what it is. Simple, okay? But the eyes only see what optical shit, that stuff. It don't see spirit. It don't see inner workings of people. It don't see the spirit. It don't see intention. It don't see none of that. Okay? You got to use the brain for that. The other skills. All right? But they see, and they say what? Believe none of what you hear and only half of what you see. They say the hands is quicker than the eyes, the lip is sharper than the ears. All that good stuff, sick talk, yeah. But if you observe it, pay attention, you can't be tricked. Okay, moving on. That's all. That's why self-knowledge takes you above the nonsense. Okay, ignorance keep you running the ball game. Moving on. 20/20 vision is normal for good people. Okay, eyesight. Okay, to look and see objects of the world. That's fine. Third eye vision is like having X-ray vision. Not to see through their clothes, to see their naked body. No, to see through them and see their spirit, see the intentions of their heart, see the intentions of their mindset, their thoughts, and what their intentions really are. That's third eye vision. That's inner vision. Okay? And a lot of people don't have it. I've been saying, I see what you ain't looking at. Wow, my third eye's open. I see you. You can't see inside yourself unless you open that third eye. Why? The two eyes only see outward, they don't see inside. That's why. So opening the third eye is becoming a mind thing, a mental thing. All is mental. All is mind. So to see inside yourself, you have to use your third eye. It's the only way it can happen. And if your third eye calcified, oh, you ain't gonna see nothing. You can see nothing but darkness. And that's the problem. So when I first went inside myself, I saw a lot of stuff I didn't like. I didn't like the way I looked. Simple as that. Dude, I didn't like that. I didn't like that guy. But I mimic him. But when I realized I didn't like what I was doing, and guess where I got it from? So I had to change that philosophy, and that's what happened over 40 years ago now. Okay? But yeah, when you take a look at you, and if you don't like what you see, you got one or two things. Keep doing it and keep looking bad, or do something about it. Okay? Now I like who I see in the mirror, my reflection. I'm good with that now. And I spent a lot of my time in my dark side. Oh, Lord. And that dark side ain't no joke. That's why y'all avoid it. Why? Because living through that is depression. Okay? People have killed themselves because they were depressed or what? How they saw themselves on the dark side. They didn't see no way out, so they took their own lives and the hell with it. I'm not, okay? But nobody wants to deal with the dark side. Why? Because it's not good. Simple as that. It's not good. But you got to go through the dark side. And psychology, Carl Jung said that when you come out of the darkness of depression, whatever it is you're going through, you be better for it. Some people don't come out. That's the difference. So that place in your mind that you don't want to deal with, the dark side, the stuff that you try to sweep away like it didn't happen. Yeah, it happened. You did it. Yeah, but guess what? You thought you got away with it at the time, but now it just seemed to hang on. Just seemed, yeah, it keep repeating. Why? You're responsible for that. Until you make good on it, it's going to be around. Okay? That's the residue. Okay? Impressional residue from the spirit when it done something wrong. Until karma pays that debt, bring you and give you what you deserve, it's going to carry you, and that judgment day, she brings it to you. Heavy heart, bye-bye. All right? So you got to deal with the dark side, to get that out the way. If not, it's going to stay there. It's going to make your heart heavy at judgment day. So if you want to master yourself, brighten up that dark side, meaning better yourself, improve yourself, cut the light on, and so now you can see your bad side. And now you can clean it up, fix it up, whatever, correct it, whatever, but that's what you need to do. Somebody else can't do that for you. Some people will never do it. Moving on. I see everything about me. How? Because I use my third eye vision daily to see me. And if I'm still looking good to me, I'm going to continue to do what it is I do that make that happen for me. If I start looking bad, I'm going to question, dude, what you doing? What happened? When something changes, your routine is going, and when you break routine, you know, trust me. And if the routine that you got ain't working, why you got it? Moving on. If you got a routine that don't work, you ain't got a routine. Moving on. All right. We as individuals see everybody else's what? Flaws. We observe, we see them, and we judge and critique. It's human nature. That's fine. I don't do stop lying. Okay, that's another part. Just stop lying. Be honest. Yeah, I judge the hell out of you, but it don't make it my impression or concept of you don't mean a damn thing to you. It shouldn't, because yours don't mean nothing to me. So I get it. So I'm entitled to have my own opinion. I can think what I want and feel any way I want. Whether you like it or not, don't make a difference. Everybody ain't gonna like you. Understand that. But for you to see everybody else's flaws and not pay attention to yours, that's a you problem. They're gonna do with nobody else. Remember, I deal with self. I don't deal with the other guy. I don't give a damn about him. Okay, or her. So we see everybody else's flaws with these eyes. But you don't see yours with what those same two eyes. The only way you could is the third eye. And a lot of us third eye ain't open, so they don't see themselves. You don't see me? Yeah, you can't see me. You can't see inside yourself without third eye vision. That's the spiritual knowledge that you have to acquire and learn to make that possible for yourself. When you see others' flaws, you looking outward and you on past judgment on them, you have a certain opinion about them, and that's just wrong. Why? That ain't your call. But you would do that. But you won't look at yourself. You won't critique yourself. You won't judge yourself. That's just wrong. Again, and that's weak. That's weak constitution. Your discipline should get you better than that. Look at me first. Start with the man in the mirror. Okay? Symbolism is another thing. I keep that symbol. Why? I want my young people to get knowledge, stack it up, look at themselves, and see themselves as somebody royal and regal. Okay? Like our ancestors out of Egypt commit. Okay? That's what I like. That's what that symbol for me. And somebody get that to me. That's one of the best gifts I received. Why? It's sentimental for me. And the symbolism is symbolical that I can make my point in that picture. I ain't got to say a whole bunch of words. That's a lesson by itself. But that's third eye vision right there. That's third eye vision right there. Perfect example. I'm glad I looked up at that. Yeah, he see himself, his real self. Okay, they had a thing. I did that because they had a little black boy with a towel right around his neck, big S on his chest, looking like a white man. The guy who plays Superman. That didn't sit well with me. So yeah, I love that. I love that poster. All right. Again, things should have a message. If there's a message in it, you can present it and let the message be known. I ain't taking that down. I ain't moving that. Those are symbols and signs. They ain't going nowhere. Okay. Everything here is symbolic. It's symbolical. Okay. For me. Moving on. All right. Again, what is that? You see, I see and hear about everyone else's flaws from those ignorant people who what? See everything but themselves. They can tell you about everybody and everything. Ask them about them, they go around cramming it. Hum. See, right there. So before you can cast aspersion and put your judgment and your opinion about, you should look at you first. A lot of us look in the mirror and don't like what we see. That's a you problem. But they never what? Talk about themselves. Only about others. Because they're not looking at themselves. These eyes can't see themselves. They're going to see out. That's why. I hope you understand the concept. So stop recognizing the flaws in others and pay more attention to the flaws of yourself. That's where the work will be starting. Now you can do something. Why? You see the problem, you should start correcting it within yourself. That's enough to keep you busy. You ain't got to worry about what somebody else's flaws is or what they doing about it, what they ain't doing about it. Instead of telling others how to correct their flaws, how about you show others by correcting yours? They see them. It's like, we all live in glass houses. We got human nature. We come and go. We obvious, so we can all see. So yours ain't no different than mine, okay? But for those who want to talk about everybody else's, that's ignorant. That's all it is, okay? So when you have corrected yours, your own flaws within yourself, you're a right thinker. And that means you practice what? The philosophy daily. And like me, you found out what? Yourself. You know yourself. What? Through the work that you put in to find out. Now you what? Know thyself. So what? Third eye vision. Open the third eye. Let's go. Wrapping it up. Again, appreciate you tuning in. But this is the philosophy. I'll just play it back and forth when we get out there. Quick lesson. All right. So, wrapping it up. Appreciate it. I did that. It's okay to see other flaws. Yeah, and you go into why that's what these are for. To recognize good from bad people. If you a liar, and I see you lying, I ain't going to trust you. Simple. Okay. But it's okay to see other flaws. But it's better to see your own. Because what? That you can do something about. Somebody else says you can't. I can tell them, no, that ain't none of your damn business. But you should see yours, and then you get work, busy on taking care of yours. You can't take care of them. That's their job. Let them do their job. But when you do your job, you ain't got to worry about them. Why? You busy taking care of yours. All right? And I see people, flaws is daily. I call it ignorant. The flaws is due to the ignorance. So I put all the same basket. No. I don't discriminate. I know they all go the same way. But it's not my job to correct or right somebody's flaws or ignorance respectfully. I got respect for them as an individual, and I let them be whatever it is they do. If they choose to ask my opinion, if they want my advice, they have to come to me. I don't solicit what I do for free. And anybody, I got a platform. You want what I got, you got to come in and get it. Other than that, you won't. So, again, I leave them be. I live by what I teach. If I say don't do that, I'm not doing it myself. No, I ain't going to tell you don't do it. No, I'm not doing it. I don't deal with those kind of people. I don't scrutinize about people. I don't judge nobody. I got a buddy who swear to God, he's a Christian because he don't judge people. But all he do is judge people. All right? So I live by what I teach. No, I'm not perfect, but I'm not a bad person. I don't do bad things. But I'm always working on what? Better than myself. I'm doing the right thing. When daily, I'm still doing the right thing. I used to do the wrong thing. Loving it. I love doing the right thing now. Why? I'm a different dude, different mindset. Why? I'm better now because I saw my flaws and what? I corrected them. Now I watch them daily, and every time I see one, I knock it down as best I could to my best ability. So it's no longer a flaw. Being honest, forthright, and loyal, those are my character flaws. I can live with them. Some people flaws they might have to get rid of. Some you can live with. I ain't got a problem with those. The good ones, it's not a problem. It's the bad ones you got to get rid of. You got a bad apple, and if you don't get rid of that one, it's gonna make the rest of them bad. So you got to get rid of the bad apple. You can't let the bad apple hang around. No, it's gonna mess up the batch. That's a fact. Moving on, and it holds applied to pretty much anything. You can use it anywhere you want. All right. So right thinkers, when it comes to flaws, we work on ours first. Only giving advice for those who what? Who ask. Like as my son, hey, last time I gave you some advice about life. He said last time I asked, my man. Okay, now taking it home, and I appreciate you tuning in. We can't be flawless, but we can do the best we can with what? Eradicating the flaws that we do have for ourselves personally. I ain't saying I'm flawless, but the ones I recognize, oh, I'm taking care of them. But the ones you recognize, okay, I recognize the one in you too. So again, live in a glass house, don't cast stones, just understand and show respect, that we'll be fine. Why? You got just as many as I got. And it's like they say, it's just as many people as there's folks. You got yours, I got mine. If we respect one another, it won't have to be a problem. So I hope you got the lesson right. I think I got to go. And in closing, you know the deal. May you all live to be 100. Me, 100 miles a day. So I've never done my right thinkers, who now is called Third Eye Vision, is the way. Oh no, that ain't the title. Oh, to know thyself, you got to open your third eye to see yourself. Hope you enjoyed it, right thinkers. I'll be right back. You know how we do.